I normally only do the surveys and things that people tag people in if I get tagged, but I was kind of preemptively tagged when we decided that this week we were going to make this the theme of the week. So you are going to get the Nerimon 2012 survey. Why are you called that? Well, my parents pretty much just wanted a name that like a lot of people didn't have at the time. And I'm pretty sure in the late 80s and early 90s, a lot of parents decided to do that, and all of them decided, you know what name a lot of people don't have? Josh. So everybody in the late 80s, early 90s decided, I'm going to name my kid Josh. That's not very common. And now there's a lot more Joshes in like my age range than any people like older than me or younger than me. Tell us about your favorite school teacher. So I have a few favorite school teachers, but I'm going to talk about one that was a school teacher in ninth grade, earth science. And the reason I'm going to talk about him is I have a funny story with it. One day after school I was hanging out in the classroom and I asked him what his first name is. Students and the teachers all had ID cards. The students just had to carry them around, and the teachers like had to have them on like a necklace and have it. So I asked him what his first name was, and he tells me Reed. So me at the time, I think that he's saying to read his ID card. So I just grab his ID card and I look at it and then I start laughing. And he says, "What, you didn't believe me?" And I go, "No, I thought that you told me to read." What is the strangest food you've ever eaten? So for me it's actually a toss-up between a few things. It might be escargot, which is snail, because I don't know how people decided snail was a good thing to eat, but it actually tastes really good. Another thing would be snake. Another would be alligator or crocodile. I'm not sure. I think it was alligator. And the last would be bear. Had some bear on the bone, and it was kind of like a good like steak or something. I really like the bear. Tell us about your first gig. When I hear someone say, like, your gig, I think of something like you're playing at, not like a concert you go and see, but whatever. So I'm pretty sure, like, there were a few when I was younger, but I don't really remember most of them. So the one I'm going to skip to is one of my most recent gigs. So the one that I'm going to talk about is Tour de Nerd Fighting, which is the most recent one, which is the one I got that poster from. And it was pretty awesome. At the end, when they started doing their I'm Gonna Be, the 500 Mile song, um, I was the person that started standing up and started marching, and then like everybody else in the audience started marching to it. What is your favorite place in the world? I don't know. Currently, I think that I'll say California because that's the most recent place, like, away from where I am in the Northeast that I've been. And I just had a lot of fun in California this summer with VidCon and GrannyCon and all of that. So I would just say California. And the weather's really nice there. Like, it's predictable. Who do you want to answer the survey next? I'm lucky because I'm the first person. And even though we already established that all of us are going to be doing it this week, that this is the theme of the week, I am going to say I want you guys to do it next. And with that, Emily, I will see you tomorrow.